looking nice.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yep, we are up and running for the most part. I did send out a recent hello to everybody. Because if you share yourself, then more people come in and they know you're on.
Are you sure on Facebook?
Yeah. Yes, that's what we're doing. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful Good Friday. Yes, it is internationally accepted Good Friday. Oh, yep, and we're just making sure we're on. We have somebody in. Are you watching?
I can't see.
Zane up. Hi, Zane up. Yo,
Good morning, Zane.
how are you doing today, Zane?
Yo. So what red flags you got going on in your world?
So you're going with red. Okay, good.
Red flags, period. I had never heard the white flag thing you talked about.
Surrender. Remember the
Oh,
old, yes, the
oh
old
my
white.
gosh.
Does that hit a little
Yes,
harder now?
it does.
Okay. We have a little guest here. I just got to turn it here. There's a little guest here that's attacking my hand. Oh,
The furry one.
yeah, for a guest. No, 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 no. That's too easy. Yeah, I gotta show. You're on candid camera, big guy. Yes, you are.
He wasn't a mouser. Looks like an owl today.
Yes, he has his out ears and eyes going here.
You're doing good, Zane. What's going on in your world?
Jasmina Iva. Any relations to Ann Iva? Okay. Hi, Zane. Hi. Okay. Doing good. I'm doing so good. And it's Ramadan as well. Well, happy Ramadan.
That is, I don't know exactly what that is. Jewish holiday or something?
No, 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 not Jewish.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Muslim.
Oh, Muslim.
Islamic.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I've heard of
Is
it.
it considered an Islamic holiday or a Muslim holiday? I can't remember.
I don't know how long it runs.
Too long. They
It
have
seems
to.
like it goes on like forever.
It does to me. I just watch people who uh, couldn't eat until after
Oh,
sundown. So
yeah. Okay.
yeah. So you guys are very disciplined to be able to do that. I tell you, it does take a lot. Hello, Mr. Victor. Mr. Victor, we need to talk afterwards. So I'll send you a link later. Okay.
No, there you go.
It's not a holiday still. It's not a holiday still. I don't know what a holiday.
Well, Zane, you're first up. What
Yeah.
words of wisdom have you got for us, or do you want from we fasted this month? Okay.
Yeah. That fasting to me, that's
A lot of that.
cleansing, religious.
No McDonald's.
No, anything
No,
until after a certain time. Yeah, I just consider it a holiday because it's getting you back to, I don't know, cleansing, religious. It's more like a time of reflection
feed
and
the poor.
feed the poor. Yeah. Yes. It's a religious observation, I guess. I don't know how else to call it. I know it's fasting. It's been very cold over here, but tons better. That feels like pushed compress over nose. Hello, Susan. Oh, okay, I'll fix it.
Thanks for the tip.
Yep. Oh, well, it would be helpful. Here I am making sure he's taken care of it, and then I forget to plug in. See how that is? I'm more worried about other people than myself. I wonder how that happened. I know. Practice what you preach. That's what I gotta say. Right? Right. Okay. You couldn't hear us for a second there. Anyway, I'm back.
He wants to know what. Assuming you can all hear us and I'm not garbled, my cat's name is Gizmo. We call him Gizzy for short. He was the one that was sitting on my lap. He has since departed. Oh, Julie push buttons. She gave me
Bottoms, he says, not buttons.
buttons.
Thanks for that, Victor.
She does push buttons. She kicks in the ass all the time.
Yeah, kick, not push, kick. There's a big difference. That's why.
A different intent. We're pushing a butt.
Yeah,
versus kicking a butt.
right. And besides, I use alive and kicking it as a, yeah, anyway, we won't get into that right now. Hello, Debbie Ross. It's a bit hard to hear you, sir.
Is this any better? Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
It should be better now, but is it not, or is it?
I can put the microphone right in my face.
I turned it up all the way.
Okay.
Are we getting any clearer? Zane, do you have any specific questions for us? Or for Gabriel, or for him? There is a delay slightly.
They're just talking about the Wicked Witch of the East.
What?
Yeah.
I missed that.
We can talk more after live, but I sound like Wicked Witch of the East.
He sounds like Wicked Witch of the East. Okay.
Unbalanced.
You are very far or in the next room, sir.
Is this any better? I'm talking right into the microphone.
Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Sound like a cave.
Julie is clear. Scott sounds like
This is
he's in a cave. It's plugged in, and I hit the audio. I fixed it. Oh, I kicked myself out. Okay, please try again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I wanted to know about my past, like who was I and did. Oh, we need you've got one more spit it out. Did you want to handle this, Mr. I do past life regressions?
Problem with this question is it's not a 10-second fix. It is past lives. Sorry, I has a client who is scared to death of her house burning down. And I would tell you on the short version, key into something that haunts you. Another one is afraid of being overweight or just some phobia you've got. I would tell you that's past life because you've been carrying it with you your whole life. You were born, you came in with it, and it's been around you. The past life. Well, I just play with it. I haven't ever tried the Zane. That's interesting. We could probably all that, but I'm seeing quickly. I want to go Orient. I want to go. I've seen some movies where they have these. They look like helmets, but they're just sort of a flat hat and a straw. What I'm hearing is in many lives you've been a warrior. I don't know. You strike me as being rather passive now, and you don't seem to have that uh, warrior energy. But what I'm getting is, I think you got tired of it, and you chose a softer way of being in this life, kind of thing. And I would go along those lines but you have an attraction to roaring energy, I'm thinking. I don't know what that tells you or what you do with it, but I think you've got it under control. But I think it's something around you and you wonder why it's there. Zane is feeling I get a strong yes, but you can't ask before going to bed. Oh, yeah, I like Victor's take on this. Sort of put that.
I'll get it in a second.
Put that intention out before you go to sleep. Like Victor's talking about before you go to sleep, ask, and maybe you'll have dreams on it.
That's what Victor is saying.
Yeah,
I had to put it up there, but I was.
this is coming from Victor. Reference your question, and it makes sense to me.
But you've had more than one past life. We can tell you that we can't really do a past life regression here and now.
Yeah, you can. Regressions can bring you a lot. The participant is the one in the action. The facilitator is just sort of the guy steering you down the road. And it find someone in your area, put the feelers out. Maybe there's somebody local that can do that for you.
Second. Have you ever tried to do it remotely?
I have not tried it remotely.
I think Zane might be a good
Or
candidate.
is he in India?
He said where he was, I thought.
Where are you, Zane? What part of the world?
I know he said it. I thought he said it.
I've never tried doing a remote past life, but if take my email, scottunderwood@gmail, and text me, and maybe we can work something out.
I'm trying to find it.
Okay, India, Bangalore. How exciting.
So he might be able to help you with that. And again, you've had more than one.
Yeah. I like your energy. You seem rather not passive, but relaxed.
And thank you, Shauna. I'm going to put that up real quick.
Oh, you've been a busy guy, Victor.
Yeah. And this is Victor. I won't tell you how many thousands they've told me I've had.
Yeah. They talk about it in Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh. And Walsh is talking / conversing with God. And he asks him how many times he's lived. And God says, like 800 and something. And Walsh's response is, and that's all the farther I've gotten. And God says to Walsh, well, you've come pretty far. Where I'm going with this is you learn one little tiny thing each life. It takes more than one to figure out what's going on.
Oh, he wants to know. Sorry, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, just if you're.
The information is running along the bottom of our pictures. It says Gabriel Project for private readings. Contact Underwood at scottunderwood@gmail.com. I'm going to change my email address because, yeah. Anyway.
If you're interested, Julie's suggesting we try doing a remote past life. If you're interested, I've never done that. I'm very rusty at the technology of doing that. But text me at or email me at scottunderwood@gmail.com. And maybe we can come up with a.
I'll help you with it. Get you started with
Julie will make it work. I'm not good at electronics. Who's Lewis? Where's Lewis? Lewis Black.
Lewis Black. Yes, he's JSF.
So I hope that helps you. I've got Jashama.
So Lewis, I hope I added you to the invite list for Sonoran Spiritual and Wellness Market. If I didn't, please let me know. But I thought I did. That's not what I heard, Scott.
What did I do? Am I in trouble? What did I say? Tell me.
That you're not good with electronics. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Oh, okay.
She's just, yeah, it's Elizabeth. It's
well, now
Liz.
she has my intrigue up. I want to know.
Liz from class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just so you know.
I have cohorts. Of course. Wait a minute.
Now you really spoke loop. I'm sorry. Laughter is the best medicine. You know past lives. That's what she said.
Oh.
You know past lives.
Anyway.
So just the technical end can be taken care of by somebody else, obviously.
We miss you too. Love to see you.
So, yeah, we'll have to talk later, Liz. I think I've got your information because I went to the Renaissance Festival last weekend. Yes.
Was that the last weekend?
No, it's this weekend, but
I wouldn't go there in the last weekend. It would be crazy.
The only problem about the last weekend, Sunday, it's supposed to rain.
Oh, I heard somebody else said that.
And even though we're still with you, Zane, but it's kind of.
Anytime. Text me anytime.
Yeah, text him anytime.
I'll find you back.
Yep. And
no text, email.
email. Yeah, not text, email. Will Scott's new wise words. I'm not good in the technology.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes, but if you start saying I am,
whoa.
he's going to.
Got to practice what I preach.
Yes, exactly. Because you've got to exercise your muscles so you can get better at things. Right?
True.
Yeah. He's got it that.
Jasmyrna, what was her? She was second in.
Yeah.
If she's still here.
So hopefully that will help you. But anything you need to know right now, Zane, anything right now. Is there something bothering you that you're asking about past lives? That's my question.
What's haunting you? Why would I use that word? What's haunting you?
Definitely. Something is. I'm feeling it too.
He's discombobulated.
Yeah, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, and I don't know whether it's work or whether he's saying nope. All right. Well, go be happy.
Discombobulated? Oh, okay. No discombobulations.
The feeling I get with what his energy, and this is being said affectionately, Zane.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a car. Let's say you walk out in the road and you don't see a car coming.
Yeah.
And the car keeps coming and you don't know where to go, this way or this way. That
you hear the car coming, but you don't know where it's
you can see it. What you're trying to jump out of the way of something, but you're torn. You don't know which way to jump. That's the feeling I get.
Oh, okay. Well, he's asking about his love life. Now, our love life questions are always on Wednesday. Just saying. However, Zane,
Give me a name.
He does that. But what I'm saying, it's about your love life. You need to love yourself first. Sorry, but I have to say that in that manner because we preach that every day to everybody, and some of us.
Oh my God, I hit a nerve. What did I do, Zane? One of us hit your nerve.
What happened? This is what I love to do. Okay, I'll put that affirmation up.
Love your days. That must be Victor.
It's Victor. So I got to put that up too. And I'm going to go back to my caption. Yeah, I'm having fun going back and forth here. Anyway, okay.
She gets bored if she's not pushing buttons.
Yeah, as long as I'm not kicking myself off, I'm fine. Anyway, okay. If you want to soar, you must first learn how to fly. First, love yourself. That is the main thing. You need to first love yourself.
I don't know what Zane's "oh my God" was about.
He's laughing.
But what was he laughing at? Our clever.
Ha ha. For sure, I will. I mean, I had a reading with a young gentleman. He says that, yeah, I love myself. It's like just the way he answered, and I knew he didn't. But you tell yourself that all the time. Oh, I love myself fine. Can you stand in the mirror in the morning?
That's the toughie.
And look straight at the mirror and say, I love you.
Especially with the bags under your eyes. Eyes.
Well, I'm not. I'm sure I have them too, but thanks.
Didn't
he wasn't even looking at the camera. He's looking at the camera, not at the picture.
And I want the facelift. I want the movie star look.
You don't need to worry.
The tape. I want 35.
I was laughing at what ma'am said. I mean, okay.
Something you said.
Yeah, that's me. I guess, ma'am.
I guess, ma'am.
Yep.
Okay, Victor. Okay, Victor's getting feedback here. I was laughing at.
That's a pizza. Oh, there it pops up. It comes in as a little wedge, and then it goes to laughing. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, we have to. You need to be your best friend and love yourself more than you love anybody else because you can't love anybody else until you learn to love yourself unconditionally. Right? Drive that home.
Zane, I see a little brown dog around you. I don't know why, but I'm just curious why I'm getting that energy. Maybe you have a little brown dog. That's why. But I like your energy, Zane, and look forward to seeing you on the text. I keep looking for Jasmira. Jasmarina, are you still here? You are next on my list. I don't know.
Yep. You write your own list, and I already have the lists.
And Summer Dawson, if you're here, you're coming up. If,
Zane, Jasmina, Summer, and then Victor, Mr. Victor.
yeah, Zane, I was just getting something about a brown dog, little brown dog. I wondered if you had one.
A dog, me? I think it's a no.
Okay, that's what I'm getting. So
Just the way he answered it. Okay, so Jasmina? Hello, Jasmina.
Earth to Jasmine and Earth to Jasmine.
Jasmina, Summer, Victor, Susan. Yes, I have you on the list, Susan.
Debbie.
Shauna. Oh, I had Debbie in there earlier, and I must have dropped her. Okay, I had to move her around because Susan came in before her. So Debbie's after.
Maybe Zane is about to get a dog. Victor thinks it's something from your childhood.
Did you have a dog at all, Zane?
Just funny that energy came in. I was just throwing it out there to see what's what.
He doesn't look like that face he put there doesn't look like he wants to have.
Yeah, he's smart. They're a lot of work. Children are more work than pets, but
yes, they are.
I've had 2 sets of them. One were mine and one were somebody else's.
And Gizzy was playing with my hand this morning. I'm trying to feed
Unbalanced Libra. Well, shoot, if you're up, let's work with you. What you got going, Miss Libra?
Miss Pam, I really want a cat. Ah!
Yeah, cats are easier than dogs, I think.
Can be spirit guide form of dog as well. Yes. Dogs are blessings. Yes, they are. I kind of hate dogs. Say.
Oh, you're either hi, Miss Rachel. You're either a cat or a dog thing. I've had dogs. This cat is way easier to take care of, way less work, very self-sufficient.
We won't talk about the chickens or the turkey.
That's...
I'm on 2 feet. Yay!
Ooh.
Scooter Pam is on 2 feet.
Scooter Pam. Well, shoot, then you can throw the scooter away.
No. I think you can play with that. Dog probably don't like you either. Oh, thank you, Scooter Pam.
Rachel wants a dog. Rachel's a dog person.
Yes, Rachel's a dog person. Susan's a dog person. I'm a both person. I'm an all animal person.
You've lost 2 dogs lately, right?
3.
3? Really? We've
Within
got
a month and a day.
The only you got left is your husband. Couldn't resist. I gotta have him put down too. Huh.
At one of his little stays, that was a question he asked.
Really?
Are they going to put me to sleep? Yeah, we will get into that. So I get past that. Oh, okay. Oh.
You need to get you a parakeet.
No, if I get when I get another animal, it's going to be an owl. It is. It'll be a lot less.
I've had some land out here. They are amazing. God, the owl that I had here in my neighborhood, just huge. Looked at me like, "What do you want?" And then took. I mean, the wings were like,
yes,
just insane.
Scott, brilliant. Yeah, I got you, Libra. Libra. Oh, balanced Libra. Oh, okay. I'm balanced Libra. Sorry. Yes, Scott. What do I need to know? Okay.
What's her name?
Yes, that's Pam.
That's Pam. Okay.
Scooter Pam.
Scooter Pam, I know. Unbalanced Libra, I do not know.
Okay, Jasmine I must have left.
Well, what I get from these are just words for you.
Okay.
They're saying you've come through a long. I'm hearing word journey. I don't know. Your malfunction with your leg and your scooter and your ankles and all that. But you've got a new energy around you. It's like you're ready to take off and soar. Something about having this, what Julie's talking about, downtime. Um, it was almost, I'm hearing the word vegetative. I don't know how, maybe you've talked to her more than I have. I just get the sense that you did uh, the done a lot of processing since you were stuck and couldn't do anything. Yeah, ready to sober. Oh, you've been drinking your way through the scooter situation. But there's a whole new, there's just brilliant energy radiating on you now that you're up and moving around, and it's like you can hardly wait to get on the dance floor. And they're saying, "Go, girl, go." Uh, I'm also hearing you know what to do. You've had some realizations just recently, and they definitely want you to take advantage of the. I like sober better. Anyway, anyway, typos help us,
Yes, it adds.
but they're saying be congenial. Okay, in other words, keep yourself in check. With this new energy you're feeling, still remember who you are, be balanced, and be gracious. And I don't know that you're ungracious, but humble.
Yes, always stay humble.
Stay, keep focus on that humble thing.
And I'm hearing appreciative and grateful,
Yeah.
but I'm also getting a lot of the word is coming out. They're saying power in your solar plexus. Power. There is a little bit of yeah, they're allowing me to say certain words. Okay. There is a little of unease in there, but it's mainly power. And I'm thinking what you're feeling in your solar plexus right now, they're cleansing out the old energy in your solar power and your solar plexus. But what's coming up is your power. Your personal sun will be igniting earlier than most personal suns. They usually wait until northern hemisphere. They wait until July, August. I don't know in the southern hemisphere because I've never experienced it there. But like I said, there's a lot of power. And Scott sat next to me when I was coming into that power.
Mhm.
You remember that? Yeah.
Melting.
So, but it was powerful. And I was like, I had to keep rubbing it because I didn't know what was going on. But it gives you a lot of warmth in your solar plexus. So be prepared for it. Just let it cleanse. Um, remember, solar plexus are yellow. So if you like lemonade, go easy on the sugar. If you can, use stevia leaves fresh. If you can. Oh, yeah, that's right.
14 weeks. Woo.
Solitude is amazing. Yeah. She did work some of the time, but she stayed
For the
home.
most part, was
She was
home.
always home.
That's
Yeah.
longer than COVID.
Yeah. And well, this was her gap time, her God's area preparation, because she has risen.
She's she's come out of this a different person,
Yes, she has.
and you know her better than I do, but I can feel
Well,
it.
and I talked to her not too long ago, and it was beautiful. Drink lemon water. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Keep it
Well,
going.
shoot, she should go to the casino, start gambling.
That's not her direction. That's not her direction right now.
Maybe she'll hit it lucky.
And there might be something else that
I can
gets
just,
her that
I
way.
can. She's buzzing.
Yeah, she did. Believe me. And she came to Tuesday night class just for about a half an hour or
Hmm.
so, and I got to we we got to sit and reconnect instead of reading. We were busy just
Oh, good.
finding out what's going on, and a lot of our reads for her has helped too, and she
Good.
things did happen throughout this class.
Fabulous. You come
So
a long way, kiddo.
yeah,
Good job.
but whatever is good, Liz. And yes, if it resonates with you, embrace it
Yeah, this,
because it's not just for the person we're talking to. It's for everybody here that it that it resonates with. And hello, Miss Bonnie. We've got Miss Bonnie, we got Liz, we got Scooter Pam, Unbalanced Libra. We have Victor, we have Zane, Jasmina left. Anybody else Rachel's here. I'm just letting Bonnie know all the people that's popping in. Lewis Black came and I think he left. And Bonnie is she's gotten so many different names. Love Goddess is, I think, the one we need to stick with. She's been called the Love Nurse because she is a nurse.
Oh, really?
She's been called the Love Doctor. And yeah. But Miss Shauna was here too. And Miss Shauna named her the Love Goddess, and I'm good with that. I like that. Hello, Anne. How you doing?
I want to tag off something Julie just said. If you present questions here, like Liz just was saying, we were reading her also. Your vulnerability and your willingness to put out what fors, ask questions, or be not intimate with us, but share some feelings. Your answers can be somebody else's answers also. So we encourage that on all levels, to the extent that you're comfortable.
Right. And instead of the word intimate, I use vulnerable, and you
I
usually
like
do
that.
too.
Yes, intimate is too deep.
Yeah.
That's another website.
Yeah, because a lot of people ask us questions that they have no clue about, and if we have the answers, we share it. And usually someone in this chat does have the answers. Because if I put out a song, even some lyrics, usually Pam's the one who says, "Oh, you're talking about this song."
Or Victor has feedback.
Yeah, Victor has songs too. And this week I woke up with the words in my head. Now if I can remember that. Oh shoot. All alone at the end of the evening, where the bright lights are fading to blue. Now Miss Pam will be the first one to come through with that answer.
Hi Rachel, no, you're not too late.
Oh yes. Anne is 40. Happy birthday, Anne.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, it's next Saturday. I thought it was this Saturday. Oh well. So our next Saturday, you're still in Aries.
Okay, who are we working on?
We were talking to Pam, and I was waiting for her to come in with the answer.
And we got.
But in between, I have to do this because Anne's birthday is coming up. So
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
I already told you about that. But anyway, okay, I want to make sure that everybody knows that Scott has written a book, Conferring with the Universe by S. Scott Underwood. That link will get you to Amazon where you can purchase that book. And it was done by Chenley.
It was.
Okay.
Conversations with my collective. A collective. I don't know that.
Collective.
I don't know that they're my collective. They're yours too.
Anybody calls on them, I'm sure they'll be there. And this is a website where you can get a hold of Scott besides his email address. Okay. I also, because she's not here right now, I just want to post this for Susan's book. But the main thing I want to put up this morning is a brand new QR code. This QR code is to Sonoran Mystic Tarot website and Mr. Don.
That's his affirmation book?
That's his affirmation book. It is coming online, ready to purchase on Easter. So on March 31st, this coming Sunday, this book will be available. First time ever. Okay.
Hurry while supplies last.
It's a big deal. So please if you buy one of these books, yes, buy all three. But right now on Easter, be very helpful if you can purchase his book on Easter, and we want to put those numbers up for him so we can get it. I think he has until the first to file something to get acknowledged for sale and stuff. So, hello, David.
Oh yeah, in the first 5 weeks, it gives you a bestseller
Yeah. So
thing.
hopefully you'll get into those. Yes, I wish I had the fireworks on, but I don't. And you're on the list, David. If I say your name, you're on the list. So I don't have fireworks, but yes, it is a big deal that his is. He's been working on it for a while, and I kept saying, "You've only been doing it for a year," but no, he's been putting this into, um, or working on it for a while.
And we're still waiting. So we're done with summer.
No, we were done with Pam. Summer, did you pop up at all? We called your name and we haven't seen you. So it was Summer and Jasmina didn't come up at all. But if you guys are here and want to read it, please let us know. What else we got? Victor was next.
Victor, yeah, you popped in early.
Then
Victor, what you got going besides your loving your damn self?
we already read Miss Pam. And then Debbie Ross is after Susan. So we've got Summer, Victor, and Susan. So, Victor, what is your question, sir?
What is her question? A while more than a year?
More than a year, I would think. He said he's been doing it for a while. That was the words he said to me. So I just went with it. I think he's been working on it for quite a long time. Just feel that what I need to get and what I need to
Earth to
address.
Victor, Earth to Victor, come in, Victor. Tuning
did
into
it.
Victor.
Okay. Yes, I agree, Miss Bonnie. Here you go, Victor. This is for you. I know you already saw that on the YouTube channel, but I'm just reminding you.
A good title.
Yes.
I see a bunch of icebergs around Victor. A wall of ice. That would be emotional to me.
Okay.
Why
Well,
would
he is in a northern
I
area,
know,
so
and,
that's
and
where
he's
it's going.
cold, and I remember him, and I thought, well, maybe that's, but this is just like a wall of ice, and he's standing in front of it like it's a glacier.
Ooh. Did you ever watch uh, what is it? Games of Thrones?
I've heard of it. I've never
Okay,
played
you've
with
never
it,
watched it. Okay, because they had a wall like that.
but I'm hearing the word barrier. So
Yeah.
they're the only kind. I mean, it's not a literal wall of ice, but the analogy of it, it strikes me as frozen, not letting something in.
Oh, can he get out, or he's not letting
He's
something?
moving freely in front of it, but it's like this thing behind him that's locked up. What would be locked up? Is that emotional? Is that I mean,
Past behind him? You said.
what would you want to freeze?
Well, there is one ritual where you write somebody's name down.
Put it in the freezer?
Yes, and you put it in a bag, put water around the bag, and you put it in the freezer. Inside the bag, you put the water, and then you close it up, Ziploc bag.
It's just funny. It's just
Mhm.
frozen past, frozen. I was wondering about that picture. Anyway, the wall of ice I'm seeing, you're moving freely in front of it, but I'm stuck on the interpretation of what the ice means. It's like the front wall of a glacier. You're standing in front of it, like, oh, okay, yeah, I know it's there. Uh, Either are you afraid to melt it? Are you afraid to digest it? Are you afraid to deal with it? Are you just going to live with it? Or
It's going to cause a flood.
something's locked up. It's keeping something from moving. You know, if you're frozen, you can't move.
Yeah, but he's moving.
I don't
Something
know.
at me. He's keeping something away
It's
from me.
past. Something
That's what
past.
I thought. It's past.
So play with your past. You're freezing something in place.
You too. Okay.
Have fun.
Bonnie's going to go write so she can get caught up with Don and his book.
Oh, yeah, I should buy that so he can get his rating or whatever he's after there.
Yep.
It's a bestseller sticker.
Yes, exactly. You got a bestseller sticker.
I got it. I've never, you buy them separately, you can put them on the books.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, you get to put him on the books.
Yeah, they don't.
He's probably working on it right now. That's why he's not here.
You have to sell 50 in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
50 books.
He'll sell 50. Okay, good. Starting speaking with Dad. Seems he's starting.
Ooh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Oh, like that. Hello, Ava.
You know, that need for approval.
Yes. Yes, I understand.
And that reminds me of that Simon and Garfunkel. Simon, Paul. I remember seeing an interview with him. He spent his whole career trying to get approval from his dad. At some point, he hit some landmark, and his dad went, "Oh, you've done a good job, son." But his whole life, he had been looking for this one little snippet of approval from his father.
And he had already achieved everything he needed to achieve for the business.
Hadn't heard from his dad.
Yeah, when he does, yeah.
And I'm thinking, isn't it funny how we hang on to those? I watched a movie on Elton John. Same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point that his limo drives him up to his dad has remarried. He has 2 new kids. Pays really no attention. Here's Elton in the limo pulling up and oh, hi, it's you.
Yeah.
And he left crushed. And you go, wow. And that one little thing that you think will fix you.
So that's what he sees his father is that.
Well, you got your father and I got my mother. I'm not making light of that, Victor. It's heavy stuff. It carries weight that you don't realize you're carrying around. I've been dealing with that too.
And you got to remember to forgive yourself first.
You did nothing wrong, and it speaks more of who they are than you.
Yeah.
But what you got to do is now, I'm hearing clear the slate so that your shackles are let go, but they're self-imposed shackles. Self-imposed. Not that you did anything wrong.
Yeah.
The other thing, I read something the other day. They were talking about relationship stuff and letting go of people. And their words were, this is a very ordinary, average person. And you get in these relationships and you put people up here in these,
yeah.
And wait a minute. I got to pull them back down a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
They wake up in the morning just like I do. So,
yeah. And we're all equal. And that's one of the teachings of why we're talking about this day, even though others are dealing with other religious things going on today. This is International Good Friday, and everybody's got to think what we were taught because of, and I'm going to say it the correct way, Mr. Victor, Jesuit Ben Joseph, taught us that we're all equal, we're all loved, and we are love. We are made of love and light and energy. Those 3 things, that's all we are. Those are the images of Creator, God, however you want to call it. So
Victor has a good point here, though. He says, we've had a good chat. I know he was treated a black sheep by his dad. The gist I'm getting is your dad was doing the best he knew how to do.
Exactly.
As was my mother. And if they'd have known different, they'd have done different. And maybe next time around, having been who they were this time, they will learn and understand that he didn't know any different because of what he was passing down to you, what he knew to do. The trick for you is to break the chain and not continue that same behavior.
And the way you've worked with children.
Especially, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing that.
Victor's worked with children, and so he has a great relationship with children, and so he's stopped that.
Oh, cool. He broke the cycle.
Broke the cycle.
Yeah, that's great.
He knows that everyone is special. So
cool. Good for you, Mr. Victor.
Yeah.
You can come take care of me.
Yeah, and I feel that there's burdens that are on your shoulders that are slowly sliding off. So that's a good
Yeah,
thing.
Victor's energy isn't heavy to me.
No,
It's not like he's slugging through mud.
no, he isn't.
He-
But there's some kind of
Well, we've all got our
resistance.
stumbling
Yeah,
blocks, but he's sure-footed and he's moving ahead and I just get that he's not sitting wallowing.
yeah. And I'm glad your dad's finally understanding things because it takes a lot for people to see the light. I mean, I know I waited for this journey for a long time. Well, I wasn't waiting. I was going towards it, but didn't get on the flight.
That's the way to put it.
Sounds hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, until later in life. Some people like
Well, sometimes,
Susan's been doing it for 40 years. So
till you can't, yeah, you don't get older, you don't know how to explain things. I wonder about that because I talk to people and think, okay, why aren't you telling me what they don't know how to use the words.
right, right,
It's tricky.
yeah,
And I'm mad. I'll look at Instagram and will put this brilliant post on. These words are just perfect. And I save it because I want to be able to use those words and think, okay, how did they come up with those words? I mean, it's so articulate. It just nails you. And I don't know who these people are. I'm big on communication and I like to hear what people are saying and intricate words and
yeah.
conveying.
Well, and sometimes things just come to me and I type them out and I send them to different people and it's like,
Mm,
oh, so like that's exactly what I was,
perfect words.
yeah, something we needed to hear.
Yes, childhood traumas are, I'm learning a lot about those.
Okay, who's next? Who's next? Thank you, Victor.
I've
It's
got
always
Debbie.
great. And no, I'm not getting it. It's too much, Victor. So
Thank you, Victor.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you've got Debbie and then Susan. I had Susan. Yeah,
I
I
had
had
Debbie
Susan.
then unbalanced, but that was,
Unbalanced, it's gone. But did you forget Susan in yours?
I don't have Susan here.
Okay, she's before Debbie.
Line her up, man.
Okay. So she's lined up. Miss Susan, are you still here or are you at work and can I talk? Can I?
She might be working.
So we're getting Jasmina and Summer are off the list because they are no longer responding. Good job, Victor. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, keep up the good work because yeah, we all need support, and that's why we do what we do too.
It supports us. I tell Julie how crazy she is, and she tells me how crazy I am. So,
And we both know that we have to practice what we whether we do it, we're
okay.
getting better at it.
Waiting on Susan.
So we're waiting on Susan. So Debbie, are you here?
Okay, Debbie and Shauna.
And Shauna. Miss Shauna, did you have a question? And Rachel, when do we read you last, Rachel?
Pamela Love Rampage. Ramage.
Oh, did she come in?
Right here. Just
Here you are. You just popped in. Here for support. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Pamela.
what support do you need?
No, support others.
Oh,
For support.
she's here for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so Susan.
Nobody's popped in ages long ago. No, it hasn't been that long. I know. It was at least last week, which was not ages. Just saying. Scott, you just brilliant, funny guy.
Yeah, that'd be fun to
Love
do.
meeting and Julie when you get over to Sweden.
You and I are we'll have to go to Sweden.
Yes. We're gonna do it European tour. Not yet, Davey. You are on the list. You were just not at the number that I was calling or the
Shauna and Lewis and Susan.
yeah. Yeah. I think Lewis, I don't know if Lewis came back or realized he had some more time. So Rachel wants a reading. Believe me, I read you the other day, Rachel
Which Rachel?
Hutchinson, Dundee, Scotland. Um, I read you the other day, and yeah, believe me, her son went missing again yesterday, or not yesterday, the day
Voluntarily?
before. Huh?
Voluntarily? Is
Yes.
this
We
what he
won't get
does?
into what happened. We just say, and I was giving her the directions of where to go, and
That
it's
would be fun to
close.
do. I'm going to put that on my to-do list.
Right.
The Sweden thing.
Yes. Going for a quick bath verb. Be right back. Oh, got it.
Be right back. Yeah. I'm not up on some of that jargon. Be right back.
All right.
So Shauna, Lewis, Rachel, Bonnie left,
I
right?
didn't hear that read as the comments disappeared. Yeah, but you need to go back and listen to it. It's always there. If you didn't hear the read, that doesn't mean we didn't read you.
This one you
So-
did on Tuesday night?
I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
It wasn't today.
No, it was
Oh,
not
okay.
today. No, not today. But then the other time I was talking about, I read her. Well, the situation I read, but that is so I don't. If I don't do two in a week because I have to limit myself or
I see.
I get in trouble. Who were you on with? I have been on with Bonnie the first 2 days. So I was with Bonnie, but I can't tell you if Shauna was there or not. I think she might have been. Yes. I think it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. So I had to narrow it down because Bonnie's been with me. I'm just saying. Okay. He's gonna read you, but he's tapping in. Was there a specific?
Oh, I didn't know if I was
read it.
allowed.
Yeah, you can, I can.
Oh, okay.
I'm done. My guide say,
Did you
yep.
just get your nails done? Oh, shoot.
What? What?
They're showing me her hands out like you would at the nail parlor
Yeah.
to look at your nails. She's got too many fingers in the pot.
Oh,
Does that resonate?
Rachel, he was asking a question.
And they're saying be careful before you dip your hands in the pond. My word for that is usually dipping your toe in the pond. But it's cautionary is what I'm getting. You're you're too anxious to stick your hands in the goo. Would that be a control issue?
Yes, that would be control.
I'm thinking maybe you should pull back. And they're saying just look at your nails. You don't have to stick them in the pot. Admire who you are. Oh, it's self-love stuff.
Okay.
She's distracting herself with other dramas rather
Mhm.
than taking in her own. Wait a minute, maybe I should be the man in the mirror, as Michael Jackson says, kind of thing. So
That's a song for you.
I'm getting chills on
Rachel,
that, like
Man in
right
the Mirror.
down my spine. I go, ah.
So,
I don't usually get those.
yeah,
I think that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
listen to Bonnie's. It's wasn't wish on her.
She didn't hear anything I said.
No, I don't think she's paying attention to anything you just read to her because I don't know why she's saying Bonnie.
Yeah.
Bonnie was with me on Tuesday and Wednesday.
She's consumed.
And it might have been even Wednesday evening. I'm not sure. But I know if we read you Tuesday or Wednesday morning, they wouldn't have read you Wednesday evening. But Rachel, you were just read by Scott. So I hope you listen to it. Okay?
Thank you, Elizabeth. That's very exciting.
Yes, but
She wants to get Don's book on Sunday, too.
just put your new book in my cards. Oh, she just put your new book.
Yes.
Okay, and on Sunday when Don's yes, two
Yeah.
at once, cool.
We got to get Don to 50 books quick.
Yep.
Man in the Mirror is brilliant. Yes, it is. It's been on my playlist. I've been playing that for a few days. I meant could be current situation. Okay, so she did hear the nails. Just they're showing me you're doing this with your fingers, looking at your nails.
And you know what?
Or is that waste?
You didn't mention it until just then. So you didn't text us back. That's why we didn't know if you were paying attention
So is
because we
that
didn't receive the text.
so when you
Okay.
do this, see how pretty it is?
Yeah.
So what's that focus? The focus you should do or shouldn't do. There's focus that's
Should do. Well, when somebody asks to see your nails,
Mhm.
a friend of mine did this at work. She said, "Can I see your nails?" And I went like that. Well, her husband was at work too. He does like this. That means they're guarded. They're
Oh,
not open. When you show your hands like this,
yeah,
they're open,
I would go like this. That's interesting. You're right.
closed off. But if you put your hands down, then you're opened.
Ooh, interesting observation. I would have never thought it.
Yeah.
But
So
I have seen people
this
do that.
is good. This,
So how do you show your nails, Rachel?
yes, do you do this, Rachel, or do you do it?
I like that.
You got to make up your mind. I know I'm being silly, but it's truthful. You're
Yeah.
opened or you're closed
Growth
off.
barrier.
Okay. Yeah, you're putting in beers up. So, hello, Malik. Sorry about all this. We're just having
Chit
fun with
chat.
everything. Can I read it for my birthday? And we'll hold on a minute. I've got you on the list. If we get to you, we get to you. Um, I know that we've already. I know that you've been read sometime this week, but we'll see. Okay, so I've got those people. Lewis, did you want a reading? And actually, Anne, you're next. And again, I'll let um, Scott do it. Okay, so Lewis, Anne, Davy, Ava, with Pamela, you want one, and Malik in that order. And we're not at an hour, so we should be able to get to all of you without a problem. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Victor's got some pointers here for Anne.
Okay.
Are we working on Anne? Are we waiting for Anne?
So then if you already got a reading, what did you anyway?
So Lewis is done.
Don't have a question really. Well, no. Sure, he'll take a reading.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't have a question.
Oh, okay. So we're focusing on Lewis right now.
Yes. So Lewis is first and in. Okay.
Lewis Black. I'm hearing the word tag team. Lewis, I don't know if you're into martial arts or not, or the wrestling, the silly wrestling they do on TV
You bite your nails. Okay.
where they have the tag team, two wrestlers, one can tag in the other guy and they switch places. He's looking, yeah, he's looking for somebody to tag to switch places with. But I'm hearing he wants to get out of a situation he's in. He'd rather tag somebody and get out. But what I'm hearing is stand your ground. You don't have to run. It's not as bad as you think it is. If that makes sense for you. And that is for who are we doing? That was
Lewis.
Lewis.
Lewis. I'm tapping in.
We're tapping in, tapping in.
Tapping. I love the energy. Love the energy.
You need to know something. You're not alone, they're saying. And you can get through this situation. You're not giving yourself enough credit for your abilities. I
Landlord issues.
uh, downplay it. He's taken too aggressive of a stand.
Lewis is taking too aggressive of a
Well,
stand.
it goes back,
Or does
and
landlord?
this reminds me of when I was a kid in dancing school. The instructors were teaching the gentleman etiquette. And in other words, if you're dancing with a girl and the girl steps on your foot, you apologize to her. Oh, I'm sorry. Not that. You don't say, quit stepping on my feet. It was a chivalrous thing to do. All I'm saying is somebody has stepped on your feet. and your instinct is to fire back. If you take the softer side, they have nowhere to go. I mean, that limits the attack. And I don't know why I'm getting that scenario, but don't stand your ground unnecessarily. It's way less energy spent if you go, oh, okay, I'll take care of it, rather than, well, that's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Or you could have done this.
And I'm hearing find the win-win situation, Lewis.
Yeah,
Find the win-win.
win-win. It's an interesting scenario when these things come up.
Hold on, Victor. Sorry, I thought you were answering, Lewis. I'm getting turmoil. That's the word they're using in my solar plexus. Is this situation with a male or female landlord?
Devil's advocate. Devil's advocate.
Is the landlord being the devil's advocate?
That's what I was trying to decipher, who's be the devil's advocate. The landlord, the harder you hit him, he's going to hit back. What's that repercussion thing? What is it that you hit?
Retaliation is.
And it bounces back harder at you.
The
landlord believes they are right. As a landlord.
It was on the left side. Yes. You said male. That's why he's holding up. It's on the. There's turmoil on the left side of your solar plexus. Get with your guides, and you know which ones I'm talking about, to help you balance your female energy, or actually
ask her if she needs a hug.
That might, these days and time, that might not be advantageous. But get with your guides and work with them to.
The room. She's got to go to the room.
Oh, you go ahead and answer that. I'm talking about the guides in a minute.
Finish.
Okay, the guides will help you find the best wording to use with her. Okay, and don't be condescending in any way, shape, or form. Empower her to be her best self. I'm just saying, hey, I didn't expect this out of you. I thought you would. You were better than this, or something like that. Not condescending way. Just, wow, I thought so highly of you, and I can't believe you're berating me like this. However, those aren't the right words. I know this, but you'll know what to say better than I would. Yes, always speak with your heart and use that high heart chakra, which is the thymus chakra as well. Wow, why am I getting more pain on the lower? Is this her, or is this Lewis? Oh, it's not Lewis. Is this her? Okay, it's gone away. Wait a minute. Nope, it's back. You go ahead, because I'm trying to figure this out.
I forget where I was going to go.
You were going to go. I take the room.
The third. Oh, the room.
Yes.
And this was for Lewis.
This female landlord.
I want you to go in your third eye room. This is a room that you can decorate, put chairs in. You can chain them to a wall. You can put them in a cage, or you can put them in a lounge chair, whatever you want to do. And you talk to this person in your third eye room as if you were in front of them, and you can ask them anything you want. You can even call an angel guardian in to keep the peace, referee. But in this room, you can express yourself verbally, mentally, any way you want to. Ask them the pertinent questions. Ask them what it is they want. It's a good way of deciding what you're dealing with, so that you make the energy or repel. But go in there and negotiate with your landlord over the problem, see what it is, see what the best solution is, and you can talk there, and you're perfectly safe. You're in no danger, no harm of retaliation, etc., etc. Good way to get a raise too. Talk to your boss. That's how I learned about this little game. Talk to your boss in your head. Say, "Hey, I want a raise," and the boss will say, "Okay." So talk to your landlady and say, how can we fix this? What's, highest and best? And then come back to physical and ask her which way to dazzle her with your brilliance.
Yes.
And I think that's the most you can do in a situation, short of just physically duking it out, but I'm not big on that. I like the room project because you can, and it may take 2 or 3 trips to the room. You may not get it the first time.
Right.
It's a little
Well, I don't know if he has 2 or 3 trips that he wants to deal with, but yeah. But definitely work on your solar plexus. Have your guides help you work that out too, because it's just a turmoil on the left side. You're doubting your femininity right now. Um, so work with your guides to smooth it out and be able to talk to her more on a balanced level. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. And next is Anne. And Davy, you're after Anne. Davy's back. And Davy, we've read you earlier this week. So Mr.
This is Davy Jones.
Davy Jones, yeah. So Mr. Scott will be reading you, not me.
Who are we doing now?
This is Anne. Same with Anne. Anne is a you reading, not a me reading.
She got a question? Anne Swan.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it.
PSTD with her. I have PTSD. So Lewis is speculating. Well, go walk softly. Just walk softly. Soft words. In the end, those get you way further than what do I want to say? The firecracker approach, where you're blowing up and firing off words.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. I've played it both ways. I like the soft ways better.
Great. Anne? Hello? Anne? Hello? All right. Yes, Victor, that would be about the same thing. This is her birthday reading.
Happy birthday to you. All right, so we're doing Anne.
And if we do
Birthday.
this, you said it's next Saturday, not tomorrow, right? Because we won't read you next week. We're reading you today.
What they're saying is you traveled a long and winding road. It's time for you to stand up and claim your space. This isn't an accident. You've had enough of this weight on your shoulders. It's time to take off the overcoat and shed all the extra linings that you've been carrying around. Through no fault of your own, you've been led to believe that you are not worthy of recipients of what you want to receive, and that's not true. You're as worthy as you feel as you allow yourself to feel. So they're saying claim your space, stand your ground, claim who you are, stand up straight. They're showing me a picture where you're humped over as opposed to standing up and going your shoulders back kind of thing. Don't do the rounded shoulder thing and walk around like you're a whipped pup. Look in windows when you walk by, see what your posture's like. Claim your space, claim your height.
Your worthiness.
Yeah. Wow, that was a lot. And I think that's it. So you just got to decide. You got to. My experience has been most people don't know who they are. Who am I? Which has been the premise of my book and premise of all the study. And I've tried to, okay, I'm trying to figure me out. And if you don't, you're spinning your wheels because you can't deal with anybody else until you know who you are. When you know what your pluses and minuses are and what you're good at. And Julie comes in and straightens me out every Friday morning. Lets me know who I am. And
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
People shake that.
And I go, ooh, I didn't know I was that way. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She's trying to fix me.
I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just
No. Anyway, the point being, you've got to understand you first. Everybody, everywhere. You can't be distracted by everybody else. Well, you can be, but that just postpones what you got to figure out anyway. Do it in this life, do it in the next one.
Remember to look in the mirror every morning.
Man in the mirror, woman in the mirror.
Yes. And see yourself, love yourself, and tell yourself that you love you. I'm trying to find the card that I got one time at a farmer's market. Anyway,
Is it
I'm
Lewis
not
or
seeing it.
Lois?
And it basically, snap out of it. Basically, it says, life is not about finding yourself. Let me say that again, a little clearer this. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself.
Yeah. I think I've got that hanging on the wall here somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe not, but in that creation process, you still got to understand who you are or recognize who you are.
Well,
Or,
who you want to
yes,
create yourself.
if you know who you are, wait, I don't like that. I want to be that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I didn't know I was being this way. Ew, thanks for letting me know. I'm going to do it a different way.
Yeah, let's try this.
I didn't realize I was flipping people off in traffic all the time.
Well, and now that you said that, that reminds me of my friend Corinne Fisher. She had a picture on Facebook, her Facebook, picture. And I pulled it up for you to see. And you said the first thing you need to do is change that picture.
Is that the one where she was
Flipping people off?
Yes, yes.
Saluting, yes. And she stopped doing that. So, and I haven't seen her since then.
It's sort of like she saw herself in the mirror that day and wanted to make a change, you know?
And here it is. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself.
Well, the first thing is that you know yourself. If you know you do, that's huge. Some people walk around blindly and they keep doing what they're doing, not being aware. So
I'm getting it bigger. So you can take a picture. It's a little card.
good job. Trust me, I'm on it too. It's not a 10-minute fix.
Nope.
You wake up in the morning and I've been playing the song Enya. I put her on my playlist. Hallelujah is the name of the song. It's a new day, hallelujah. So, but it's so easy to fall backwards until you grab yourself. Yes, yes,
Say
yes,
that.
yes. I'm trying to stay positive.
No, what's wrong with that?
Oh, it's the trying. Drop trying.
I am
positive. You need Don's book.
Positive. I am positive. Yes, you need Don's book. I am positive.
I am positive.
I am impeccable with my word. That is the first of the 4 agreements from Don
I love that book.
Miguel Ruiz. Okay. And the second one is I do not take things personally. And the third one is I do not assume. And the fourth one is I do my best. Okay, so hopefully you use those 4 to help you, because those will help you get more positive. And we have other affirmations, but okay. And go back to this one. And I'm going back to this one. Anything else I'm going to do? This is one of Don's. It's been tweaked a little bit, but I believe in infinite abundance. I am forever appreciative and grateful that my wants and needs are always met. And this one too. I release all versions of myself I created just to survive. That's the past. Let it go. Let them go. You don't need them anymore. You are a new person.
You know what? I call him Saj. He's a guy that comes on. He's an Indian guru, and he says he gets really. He strikes me as my mother sometimes the way he comes across, but he's trying to drive home these points. And he says None of that exists. It's gone. And he's so right about that. He said that the other day on it. None of it exists. Okay. If it exists, if it doesn't exist, why is it still affecting me?
Okay. And we've talked about this. I think you've been coming on for about a year or at least 6 months. It is not about how anybody else feels about you. That has nothing to do with you. The hurt you're feeling
Self-induced.
is self-induced and self-focused because you're hurting yourself by worrying about other people's feelings about you. It's not their feelings that matter. It's your feelings about you that matter. Your feelings about you matter most of all. Be your best friend. Love yourself the most. I'm not being strange. I'm not being selfish. But if you don't love yourself, you can't love people.
Is that her taking poison to kill them?
Oh, there you go. Thank you. There's this little thing I've got to put up. And I hope this resonates with all of you. Something not to do. Okay. Don't let getting lonely make you reconnect with toxic people. You shouldn't drink poison just because you're thirsty. I know that is very much common sense. But when you're in the thick of things and you're feeling, which lack of a better term, feeling sorry for yourself, it has only you can make yourself happy. Only you can find the joy. Only you can be you. So be you. Be the best you can be. I know I feel like I'm hammering it home, but
There's a payoff for her. One of the brilliant things I had a mentor teach me.
okay.
The behavior she's presenting to herself or generating herself, there's a payoff for her personally. Okay, I'm a good person if I care about them or if I try to reach out to them. She's got some twisted perception going on that's generating or
Programmed, yes, conditioned
program
program.
that she's acting under she's not aware of. Either parental, God knows, how much of that. So something's spinning around in her head that's telling her she should act this way. Now we're trying to get you to spin something else around in your head so you don't act that way. That's our gift to you. I'm trying my hardest to forget them. Don't forget them. Just
Stop trying.
don't look in the rearview mirror.
Trying never got you anywhere. I'm working on releasing them. Okay, I'm going to say it. What am I going to tell her?
Love your damn self.
Well, no. Call in.
The F word.
Who am I going to call in?
You like Michael.
Call in Archangel Michael to cut the cords. Cut them all with your family. Just cut them. It doesn't mean you're not part of their family, blood family anymore. Just get rid of the attachments to these people. I don't mean it. I mean, they're not part of your moving forward. So let them go.
I just had a thought.
Yes.
Take a pen and paper. What are they bringing? List 10 things about each of these people that they're bringing to your relationship. Of what benefit are they to your life? If you can't come up with 10, I'd say, what's the point? But now you're going back to programs of abandonment and wanting approval. There's a lot of that in there too. Trust me, I'm working on that one too. Been there, done that. But
Okay.
what are they bringing into your relationship? And there's something you're trying to get that you're not going to get because they can't give it to you.
Yes. You are the only one who can complete yourself. They can't. And if you noticed, I changed the little ticker tape underneath and it says, let it go, let it go, let it go. Watch Frozen. Okay. That's your homework. Watch Frozen until it hits home. It has nothing to do. I mean, let it go. Until you guys can be on the same page, if they can raise their vibrations to you, or if you've lowered your vibrations, You have to raise yourself to them. But they won't change. Then don't worry about it. That's them.
Move on, dude.
You move on. Raise yourself. Raise your vibrations. Create the life you want to live. Forget about them. Cut the cords.
You can adopt me.
Yeah. You can adopt all of us. We're all your family. Ask myself, angels, about what happened to my dad, and we started speaking after fearing him since I was 4. So over 32 years.
Yeah, good for you, Victor.
Do you understand, Anne? Is that that Victor worked on it, and now they're talking again. Doesn't mean you will talk to them. It's just there are ways of doing things. Let them go. Let them go. Watch Frozen. I know it seems like a child movie, but if you look look through the eyes, or watch through the eyes of spirituality and truth, belief, and trust, you're going to see different messages in these. Okay.
Love many, trust few, paddle your own canoe.
I love that one.
But you know what I'm thinking of? I play this little game with myself. If this person and I were on a ship and they fell overboard, would I throw them a life preserver? Yes, I would. In a second, I'd grab the nearest way to fish them out of the water. I'd get them out of the water, back in the boat, get them a towel,
and walk away.
Yeah,
but would you do anything more for them than that?
No, I mean, if they were big, I mean, if it was immediate physical need, but I'm done,
Right.
They can stand up and dry off and shake it off and say, oh, I shouldn't have fallen off the boat. And they can go to their own room and I can go to my room, or.
No, I'm just saying that you wouldn't run you'd throw that in, and if you could get them up, but you wouldn't jump in to help them, is what I'm saying. You wouldn't endanger yourself. That's my question.
Probably not.
Okay. In other words, give grace, but not at the sake of your sanity.
Here's an interesting, let me throw on this past you. I heard a story about a forest ranger somewhere up in the north where there's water, and the water was going over a waterfall. And there was a big sign, do not go in the water. He witnessed a person going in this water. There were currents. It sucked the person in. He saw it happen. He was on the shore. They were going for the waterfall. I mean, there was nothing he could do except see ya. And the person's looking back going, see ya. Because if he'd have jumped in, he'd have gone over with him.
Yeah.
And so do you want to go over that waterfall with him in the barrel, or?
Exactly. That's fine. Don't worry about
That's
it.
okay.
It has nothing to do with you.
All their job was to get you on the planet. You're here now.
You're here.
Go be happy.
Now it's you. You can be.
Go
Let
shop.
them go.
Go shop in the mall.
And if you don't want to call in Archangel Michael, that's up to you. But get selenite wands, get a selenite knife, whatever, not to cut yourself. Just symbolically cut those cords. Do it using anything. They have nothing to do with you. Don't have anything to do with them. Don't even let them rent space in your head.
I like that.
That was from Don yesterday.
Rent space in your head.
Don't let them.
They're probably behind in payments.
Yeah, behind in payments. You owe them nothing. They owe you the world, and you ain't going to get it, so don't worry about it.
So now you go to Abraham Hicks, find one of her meditations, listen to it every morning. What could she do? Abraham Hicks, forgiving self, letting go of past. Type in some heading and some video will come up. You'll find the one you're supposed to have. And what you got to do is reprogram yourself out of this. You've programmed yourself into it. So,
yes. And you've kept yourself in the prison you created for the last, what'd you say, 5 years or a few years? You've put yourself in that prison. They didn't put you in there.
You got better things to do.
You've been wasting time. Stop it. Now it's about you and making yourself a better person.
And you say, wait a minute, I can do this. I don't need this.
You can do anything.
You don't need the drama. Oh, maybe.
What? Am I the drama? That's something that A5 says, but I can't do
Moi?
Moi, am I?
Moi.
Me, am I?
Miss Piggy say that? Moi.
Moi, yes, Miss Piggy did say that. She said that quite often.
So, go, be happy. Eat 2
Yeah,
marshmallows. Call us in the
okay.
morning.
Davy Jones. Okay, what do you need? So that's for your birthday. Start your new life today. Don't wait for your birthday, Anne. Okay. Again, Davy Jones. Davy Jones Locker.
What's happened, Mr. Jones?
Okay.
Isn't there a
You have
song
to tell
about me and Mr. Jones? Mrs. Jones.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Jones.
Jones.
It's not Mr.
Mr.
Jones.
Me and Mr. Jones. Well, it could be anymore.
Oh, you never know. Yeah.
David
It's
Jones.
almost like M. Jones instead of Mr. or Mrs.
Or, yeah.
M.
Well, the real word for Anne, snap out of it. Victor's on our side and run for your life.
But this is your new life.
Yeah.
Get it started. Don't put yourself in the prison for another few years.
Make hay while the sun's shining. And we're waiting on
Davy
David
Jones, do
Jones.
you have a specific question? We know what's going on, but you're going to have to talk to him. How did the funeral go? Or has it happened?
He's asking about general message.
No, you need to be more specific. What's been happening with you? We know about what's going on, so you need to. Scott might not remember. So, what has happened over the week? You need to catch us up because we've given you a reading last week. Please catch us up and see how you're going right, how things are going now.
He's heading in the wrong direction with blinders on.
Mhm.
FYI. If that helps you, Dave, I don't know. That is as general as I can give you. I also see you walking and looking down. You're not looking up and you're not looking ahead. It's like you're shuffling down the sidewalk with no direction and no intent of where you want to go. So you've got to look up, see the sky, see the clouds, not the cracks in the concrete. And you got to put some energy in your swagger. They're showing me you walking down the sidewalk. It's like, that, shoulders rolled forward, hands in your pocket. You're not on a brisk mission. And that's purely a uh, it's a mental image of self. Saw my wife, but she wasn't ready to talk to me, and I was scared to talk to her. Divorce or
Um,
something.
she has left him, but her dad died. And so,
Well, I know why she left him.
okay, why?
Well, this non committed energy that he's dragging around.
Well, the thing with him, and he says it right there, and I was scared to talk to her. I told you you needed to approach her. Stay quiet. Just put your hands out like you wanted to hug her. We talked to. Do you remember this at all?
Sort of kind of.
Okay. Anyway, um, that you needed to be there for her, but you needed to approach it with unconditional love. And when you say you're scared, that tells me that you do not have enough unconditional love for yourself, because if you did, you would not be afraid of anything. You know you're doing it with love, and you can't go wrong if you do it with love.
He
Thank
hasn't
you, Miss Pam.
he hasn't claimed himself.
Yes, exactly. You can't help her until you take care of you. And that 8 months that she's been gone, you've put yourself in a prison.
I don't know the dynamics, but there's huge lack of respect on both. Well, fear on his side and lack of respect on her side. She wants him to stand up to the plate, is my sense.
Wow. Does that help you, Davy? She wants you to stand up to the plate. Does that make sense? Would make more sense to you than would be to us. But as um, Unbalanced Libra says, what are you afraid of? Yes, we understand.
Feel
Why
it.
are you
See
lacking
it.
confidence? is because you're not loving yourself. You do not have enough unconditional love for yourself.
There's an Abraham Hicks title. Go Abraham Hicks, lacking confidence, unsure of self, lost. Listen to her. 15-minute blurbs are free on the phone. Go to bed with them, wake up with them.
It'll help. And all I can do is have you focus on your heart chakra, and Abraham Hicks will help. But your heart chakra is where everything. No, it has nothing to do with anybody else but you. You have to take care of you. You have to love yourself. Forget everybody else right now. This is about you. No, you're not being judged by everyone. If you feel that, it is your.
Even if he is, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or anybody else does, but until you have enough. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I didn't know Bob Barker did that.
Baker, not Barker.
Oh, you're right. It is Baker, Bob Baker.
And I get his stuff too. I just haven't read recently. You're not speaking your truth, because all of a sudden I get pain in my throat, and yeah, I'm coughing. The thymus chakra is not working either, and that is your high heart chakra, which means you are lacking your. It's there, but you are not activating your divine unconditional love. Yes, heart chakra is about unconditional love, universal love, love of spirit. The high thymus, the high heart chakra or thymus chakra is about divine unconditional love and all the love to me, angelic love, love, love of Christ, and pure, perfect love of the Creator. That's what that means to me.
But he's bought into some programming. Somebody's told him he's useless. I'm going to go father, possibly, but he's got to decide he's not useless.
You are worthy. You are enough.
And he was looking to his wife for more strength than she wanted to add to the equation.
Approval.
Yes. She wanted a team player, and he was looking at her as the strength, and she didn't want that position, is what I think's happening.
Okay. So this is about you. This time is about you. You don't need anybody else's approval but your own. You don't need a best friend but yourself. You don't need to love anybody else but yourself right now.
Good point, Libra. I've listened to affirmations and tapes and self-hypnosis over and over and over to change my thinking.
You're always looking at everyone else. No, look internally. Look internally. This is the time. March is almost over. We've got an eclipse coming. We've got so much energy out there to help you right now. You need to take advantage of it and go to YouTube University and pull up anything and everything that resonates.
If you don't hear a new message over and over, you're going to stick with the old messages.
And we're gonna hammer it home. I don't know how many times all of us had said you need to love yourself. Don't worry about that, Davey. It's about you right now. You need to be the best person you can be for you first. What she's doing is what she's doing. She needs to do this for herself.
She's taking care of herself, and she's creating her boundaries.
Yeah. And she's telling you her boundaries without telling you verbally. You understand what I'm saying? You need to take care of you. You need to be the best person you can be for you. I know. I feel like hitting the repeat button.
Well, that's okay, because it takes us a long time to get something in our head, and we got to keep hearing it the same.
Yeah.
Even but there's just one customer. I must have driven to that house, my son's house. I have to get the GPS because I can't get it stuck in my head. It's up on Indian School, one weird little street, and I remember which street it is. The point being, eventually, if I drove there enough, pattern is laid in place, and I won't have to look it up. Yeah, make her want to be around you.
In other words,
good job, Libra.
Until you get your the unconditional love and yourself in order and raise your vibrations.
He hasn't decided he's okay.
You are enough. You are okay. You are thing. Not make, but be the person. Be the person she wants to be around. Yes, be the person, not make her want to be around you. Be the person she wants to be around. And you can do this.
And there's Victor.
Yep. No.
No, not now.
What are you not?
Give her space. Calling her won't do anything.
This is about you. Until you are ready. Davy, you.
You've got
Right
to.
now, focus. You. Put the mirror in
Hi,
front of
Sharon.
you and focus on you.
Because who you are isn't who she wants to talk to.
Yeah. Where you are currently, you're not ready for her. This is your God's area of preparation, your gap time. Miss Unbalanced Libra had a huge 14-month gap time. And so she's telling you, you need to do this. You need to listen to someone who has risen so many levels of vibrations that, we're telling you this too, but this is about you to be the best person. If you're going to visit next week at the memorial, then I suggest you listen to Abraham Hicks as much as possible. Listen to Bob Baker as much as possible. Anything that resonates with you, you need to do it.
Good idea, Victor.
Love it, Victor.
That's the man in the mirror. Except you're seeing more than your face if you're saying all that. Must be a big mirror. What memorial is he talking about?
Because of the funeral for the
Her father-in-law.
yeah. Yeah. So get yourself ready for it. Don't worry about her. She's where she needs to be right now. You're not where you need to be yet. Okay. And I'm going to put this up unbalanced Libra because, there's the picture. Because it didn't come in. It's only coming in partially. So, anyway. All right. Okay. And we haven't said have 2 scoops. But, Davy, it's almost like you need the whole gallon or a half gallon. So, you need a half gallon.
2 scoops and call us in the morning.
You need to take care of yourself. And I want to see you in next week before you go to the memorial. Not that you might not get a reading, but you need to give us a progress report of how you are doing, not her, not what she's doing, not what anybody else thinks, but about you.
Walk in, stand up straight, claim your space.
I am worthy. I am enough. Start with those 2 affirmations.
I'm going to give you, see if you can access everybody at the memorial. Say, I did this at my first high school reunion. I made it a point to go clear around the room and connect with everybody. I talked to some more than others, but I shook hands. I said, nice to see you, to everybody in the group. Don't leave anybody out, as an exercise of learning to work the room
and claim your space.
Yeah, and take some initial. What do I want to say?
Initiative?
Yeah, I can say that word, initiative. So nice little. That'd be interesting.
Okay, Victor, I'm not putting that up. I'm not putting that up.
He's taking this too serious. He's
enjoying himself. Okay.
What do you do over there in Sweden anyway? What the hell?
Listen. Eva, are you here? Eva, and Malik and Pamela, if you wanted to join in on this, you're welcome to. Ava, I know you had a question earlier, but we've been through a few back and forth chats that I'm not sure if I can find it. So please repost it.
I wonder if that affirmation is in Don's book.
Which one?
The one Victor just posted. I'm teasing.
Okay.
I just wonder where he got
himself.
Yeah.
I'll explain it later. I'll explain it to you. We will.
You'll fix me up next Friday morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Eva, What's happening with you?
I know she had a question. Now I'm trying to get back to it. We're laughing too much here, so it's hard to keep up. I need a confirmation or second opinion about the call I received that it's time to go into the water. Do I go or not? What? Oh,
Is she a diver? Or is the water purely a analogy?
no.
Is it literally?
Yeah.
So she's
Just tap.
Ava. Okay, I go neutral.
Yes, here. He's
Okay,
going to go with what?
here's what they're giving me. Your apprehension is valid. Tread lightly on the project. Don't do as you were told. Do as you feel is most appropriate. There are issues at hand you are unaware of, and you are blindly trusting sources that you currently feel are not viable. You're taking a chance. We suggest you step back. And they're showing me the deck of a boat. Further back on the deck, don't stand at the handrail. Does that mean anything to you?
I know. I know. I just put that back up. But did you hear what he just said? This is from the Gabriel Collective. They have a message for you. Did you hear what he said?
Go into the water.
Yeah. I'll
There's,
explain later.
it's a health thing. Lungs. When are we getting lungs?
I'll explain later. Ava, Ava, Ava.
Earth
Did you get
Ava,
that?
Earth Ava, come
Did
in.
you get
Ava.
the information
She's furiously
from
typing.
Gabriel and his collective? Yes, I did. Okay. So you understand.
Water is cleansing. I do remember. At the moment can be emotions, Eva.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay. So that is our answer is step back, trust yourself, your intuition, call in your angels, ask them for guidance. I'm not a diver. It was
She's afraid of missing out on something.
Exactly. I understand that. But Gabriel Project is saying again,
Yeah, it's
step back.
yeah.
The information you're being given is not
Somebody extreme control here. Someplace. I think she's hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Yeah. So Archangel Gabriel is telling you that this is not a good thing and your apprehension is validated. It is correct. Do not listen to these people. They say they know what they're doing and they don't.
It's your red flag thing.
Yes, this is red flags.
Okay, initiation.
They are. You're being blocked by these people you're hanging around with. They're blocking anything coming to you.
This is weird. If I see her in two environments, I see her in a cluster here, and I see her over here by herself.
Okay.
There's something not good about that cluster, and I'm going to say that's the environment. She thinks it's her go-to. It's not. I think it's draining her and it's brainwashing her. And I think she would do better just to pull away and look for some new family, new people,
Okay,
new, how
yeah,
community.
You need a new tribe, new community.
She's only here because something has pounded at her to go here.
Yes.
It's nothing she felt drawn to. She's doing it out of guilt.
Okay, so
Take 2 scoops and call us in the morning. And don't go in the water.
and you might not be feeling the spirit right now because you're not going on the right path. You're away from the path that you're supposed to be. Your guides are with you.
They're saying they can't get to her.
You can't hear them. They're there.
She's consumed with the energy. She's capsulated in that.
They've They're blocking all access to you from the higher sources. That is a hard thing to do.
Problem is, whoever they are believe they're doing the right thing
And they're not.
for her. It's not your calling, kiddo. Not that they aren't well-meaning in some capacity, but something's not resonating here.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good energy from them. You need to get away from these people if you can. Why are they saying North Carolina? They're saying go in some place.
Where
Where are you right now,
what,
Ava?
what?
Where are you, Ava? What is your location? What state are you in, or are you in another country?
Do you know her from Tuesday nights?
No, she's not on Tuesday nights. She's just been on. She comes in quite a bit on every one of our lives.
She left. She left.
No, she's here. I don't know.
Oh, South Africa.
South Africa.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we can't come over tonight.
I can't come over, and she can't make it to North Carolina. So where does she need to go? Not South Africa.
There's a safe place there someplace. Just say to the heavens, whatever, it's comfortable. Redirect me. Let me find a different crowd.
But I see you walking forward and shedding. Oh, it's this cocoon they've got you in as you're moving forward is just disintegrating. It's almost like it's. I watched The Time Machine the other day. My husband was watching it, and how they disintegrated. Also, they're showing me Baltimore, how he disintegrates when they get the last Horcrux. When they did you ever watch that stuff? Okay, sorry. When they kill the last Horcrux, that he just dissolves. So as you move forward, as you determine to move away from this and move forward, I'm seeing all of this dissolve around you. It doesn't look pretty, but you're moving forward, and um the heavens are going to open your path. That's what's coming up. Your path will be open. You just have to move forward and away from these people. It is not time to go in the waters. I'm feeling you. It's time for you to be on top of the mountain.
She's not paying attention to how she feels, I think. If you tune into your, I don't know what I say, your energetic side, your gut feelings, it's something.
I understand you're a prayerful person. And this, do you know what today is? Internationally, today is Good Friday. Call in Jesus, and he is there the moment you need him. But you got to get away from your normal spots. I'm hearing go on top of a mountain. Wherever in South Africa you can find a hill, a mountain, something to stand on, top of a roof. But you need to get it away from these people where they can't come and find you. Don't listen to text. Ghost them right now. Just put it, shut down your phone, whatever you need to do to be alone. And it's not meditation, it's commune with God. It's Good Friday. Yeah, it is Good Friday. It is here. I don't know if it's already almost Saturday there. Okay, good. All right. So
Yay.
Take care of yourself and let us know. Take 2 scoops of
Chocolate chip mint. Isn't that what we're prescribing? What's the flavor of the week?
Oh. What is your favorite flavor, Eva?
Good deal.
Go ahead and have one.
Thanks, Eva.
Thank you, Eva, and definitely take care of yourself.
Pick another one.
Malik, are you here, Malik? Last but not least, Mr. Malik or Miss Malik. I always forget. So I'm hearing Miss. Anyway. Okay, so she's heard us. Okay,
It's a she, you know her?
Ava is
Oh, okay.
she heard us. Okay, Malik is here,
What's cooking, Malik?
and I love that beautiful goddess.
That is a pretty picture, yeah. What is spinning around in your world?
What is your question? If you had one before, it's going to take me a while to look for it, so please repost. Yes, I'm female. Miss, I was right.
Good.
Well, that picture kind of.
Picture sort of let us know that, yes.
I said Miss.
We love
I
female.
didn't know you miss. That was like the one that God has.
I see you're in a tunnel. Why are you in a tunnel, my dear?
Is there a light at the end of the
No
tunnel?
question, General. Thank you. General, please. My first question is, do you have any kids? I'm seeing two younger, smaller children. And I'm seeing you in a tunnel, and I'm seeing you sort of walking this tunnel alone. So my sense is that you're feeling isolated, no kids. Do you have any nieces or nephews? Just why am I seeing the kids? They're not they're right in front of you, but they're not directly connected. But oh well, play with that. But the tunnel thing is where I'm getting. So if you have no question, yes, as in, I'm sorry. They want to talk to you. They have some words. I'm waiting for your response. Okay, so here's what I'm getting, Malik. We have some words for you that you need to hear. You're not alone. You feel isolated, stranded, and desperately in need of some direction. The direction you need is right in front of you if you will open your heart and accept what is brought to you. We see you in your pain, we see you in your fear, and we see you in your isolation. Not to say that you are totally downtrodden and, shall we say, desperate. It's time for you to assess your talents and go with your strength. So my thinking on that is that you have some aspirations and you're not pursuing them, and that would be normal. Fear of failure, all of that stuff. But the alone thing is being self-generated. They want you to get out and connect with some either friends, community, people with mutual interest. I don't know. Do they have meet up in South Africa?
Probably.
Um, you're isolating yourself too much. I get the feeling that
You were talking South Africa is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is
Not South Malik.
wherever you are, Malik.
Okay, so if you chase some of those aspirations, just play with them, even if it's a hobby, you're going to meet some like-minded people. But I get the sense that you're isolating yourself and not healthy. You use it or lose it. You know what my accountant told me the other day?
What?
I took my taxes in and got to talking to him. He sees a direct correlation in people retiring and getting sick and dying.
Yep.
You know that?
Oh, UK. They have meet up in UK.
And okay, she says she doesn't feel that isolated. You don't feel that isolated, but I think you're blocking social connection. And that would be good, except here's what Julie and I have been learning. That soulmate thing, you got to start with yourself because that other person isn't going to fix you. If they do, it's only going to do it for a little while. And so your assessment needs to start with you. You're only going to draw somebody as aligned as you are. Uh, Go to Abraham Hicks. Listen to her. I'll bet she's got Abraham Hicks' soulmate, finding my soulmate, or something like that. I think there's a lot of messages there that you could get from her. Her stuff is great. It's all on YouTube. And um, What else am I getting? I see this tunnel. I just see this tunnel, like you've locked yourself away.
Done a lot of healing.
Good deal.
Love myself.
Maybe, you know what? But I see you coming out of the tunnel. It's not like you're buried back in the tunnel, but you've been in a tunnel. And if you're healing, that makes perfect sense to me. Oh, they're saying you're ready to emerge. And there's one friend in particular that mentors you, whoever she is, whoever they are, whoever it is. They want you to hang out with that person more. They've got some good messages. Don't know if that helped or not. I don't feel like I've nailed this one. If we've got, they say you're ready for action. So if you want to, okay, good.
Beautiful. For Easter.
She, they've got a message for you. Don't tell them. Let them give it to you. It'll come out the way it's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
Buy them breakfast.
Well, they're buying you breakfast and
Yeah,
making you breakfast.
maybe that's it. You're supposed to ask this person whatever you're carrying. Ask them their opinion of something. They're going to mentor you somehow, some way.
Your burden, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm also feeling that there is a nice I had to, warmth in your heart chakra, which means you do love yourself, but you can strengthen that more until you can radiate that unconditional love to everyone, including yourself, 24/7. That means you still can work on loving yourself more. I'm just saying, the more unconditional love you can radiate after loving yourself, that you can radiate to others and yourself, more love is going to come in. It's going to keep flowing in. Okay?
Just don't understand there's nothing around her. That's what I'm trying to, you get that? You just see her alone, see her alone.
Well, I mean, I never see anybody alone because I always know there's
Maybe the
guides
word,
around you, but
just like she's isolated somehow, some way. Maybe it's
oh, the
emotionally.
Hierophant. Yeah, isolations that she's it's more inner self. You need to work with internally more. I know you've been doing healing, I understand that, but there's a little bit more to work on. Something about the past, some more past issues, the here and now past issues.
I see her walking with wide eyes. I mean, she's looking. That's good.
Yeah.
She's hungry. I'm here. She's looking, but maybe not
I mean,
seeing.
she's looking for true love, but there's still, you've got a little bit more work to do before super independent people. My mom gave me unconditional love. I now give this to myself. And you need to give it to others and yourself. Continue. I know you do. I feel that it's for yourself, but you've got to be able to radiate it out like your mom did. Radiate out not just to one person, but to everyone you come in contact with and yourself. It flows.
Hope
People
that
live
helps.
alone. She lives alone, so maybe
Maybe
that's why
that's
you're
what it is.
seeing the alone. Yes.
I,
I mean, I see guides around her, so I don't.
I want more people around her. I want her interacting socially or something. I'm not talking about
Not in your home, but
out in the world.
getting
I
out.
mean,
Even if it's just walking around the neighborhood. I don't know the UK neighborhood that you're in. I'm just saying. Even
yeah,
if it's just
there are places she can
walking
go to
around.
be safe where she can be in a collective.
Yeah. I mean, always when I think of UK or anything, that makes sense. Okay. That you can go to a pub, you can go a public house. That's what pubs are. That you can go to a museum, a library, something that people do sit, a cafe. I'm just sitting, what? Tea house.
Like-minded. I keep hearing like-minded.
Yeah, something that resonates with you highly. There are lots of show places.
Okay, good.
Plans.
Do.
Huh? Good.
The more the merrier. Keep yourself
But if you get there and it doesn't feel good, get out. Okay. It's better that you are with like-minded people than just to socialize.
is it 11 o'clock already?
Yes, we got to.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
time.
I thought it was 10:30.
So thank you, thank you. I'm a solo traveling in May. Oh, that's good. That's good. Then you'll be meeting a lot of people then. Okay. And Gabe is here. Hopefully
Ah,
he's ready.
it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. They're tapping their fingers on it. We're waiting. Greetings to you all from this side of the universe. The universe you live in is not to be forsaken. It's they're choosing a different word. It's prioritized to you now by your own choosing. Those were messages that this one had to hear last night when he decided he wanted to read his own book. The messages of self-inflicted injury might be appropriate here. However, we don't want you to think of your current state of mind, state of experience, state of life is by any means inflicted upon you. You've chosen it, you walked there, you went through the door on your own calling. No one forced you to take the route you took. You might have been misguided by ill thoughts, but the misguided action taken by ill thoughts was simply another lesson in the process you chose to be part of in this existence. This existence is minuscule. It's a flash in the pan. It's a drop of water on a hot stove. It will vaporize quickly. We want you to get your money's worth while you're here, so we are encouraging you to embrace every anxious feeling, every loving feeling, every positive encounter, every seemingly negative encounter as purely another step in the direction of evolving, looking at the life you've chosen in a different way and learning to love a little deeper. We wish to leave you with one possible exercise you can play with. When you look at another, play the game of looking at the soul. Don't look at that physical. Don't look at that person in the clothing they're wearing. Don't look at them in the happenstance they might be participating in, because there is a soul driving the action that you're witnessing. And those who have come before you in great, shall we say, monumental mentoring histories, famous deities, were at that level where they saw the souls of those that gathered around them, much like they would see your soul if they were to be put in place in front of you at this moment. See the soul, see the soul you are using to drive your physical being, and know that it is grand beyond any awareness you currently have in physical form. We wish to depart, leaving you warm messages of love and understanding, and know that we're rooting for you, as are your own teams. You're welcome to participate with us or those of your calling. Know that you are loved. There is energy around each of you, just waiting to bask you in the effort of awareness and expansion. Blessings to you all as we depart this day.
Wow. Thank you guys for coming in.
Love the one you're with.
Yes, but
Self,
see the soul.
see your soul. That's something you
Wow.
gave me a few weeks ago, and they used it, and I thought, wow.
Yes, that's what
I've been playing with
like,
that a lot.
oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Heavy stuff. You know what I realized?
Hmm.
Who was it? Mother Teresa. That's what she does. I was thinking about that, seeing the soul one day, and I thought, oh, that's what somebody like her does. You know, picks up the guy covered in maggots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you only look at the soul. You don't
yeah.
look at
You don't see the
the
maggots.
damage, the
Yeah, yeah.
outside. Yeah. You don't see
Tricky
the
to
meat
do.
suit.
Oh, meat suit soul. Good point. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming in. Hope to see you next week. Not all of you
Love,
will
blessings,
be.
and understanding.
Yes, but we want to see you in if you were given homework and
Yeah, do your homework.
Orioles too. Um, then please let us know how it went for you. We would love to.
We'll
all
be
know.
back.
Thank you.